Some poems don't sit content between covers. This one was screaming from the bookshelf, "Release me from this paper cage." So I placed this poem on a record player, and I let the needle drop because this poem was born with a dying wish: play me loud! A portrait of the poet at age 14. Parents split the summer before grade 9. When two parents divide into separate ones, a child can't help but feel like a zero. This was the math that mattered, not the equations in Algebra 2, although the kid could count. Like counting all the ways he dreamt of asking out the girl, one, desk over, but two, self-conscious about his back sweat after gym class to go through with any one of them. His head only made sense when in between headphones because he understood the math of music. Verse plus chorus plus verse plus chorus equals escape. Turn up the volume. This should be played loud! The posters in his room were a shrine to his chosen gods. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Jimi Hendrix and the Doors. His speakers shook nightly with the heroes of rock, drums rattled like thunder. Bass lines shook the tectonic plates, electric guitars plugged straight into a live wire heart, and singers screamed the truth in his ears that zero at the center of your soul is just enough space for the sound to break in. Turn up the volume, turn up the sun still shining, turn up the lungs still breathing, turn up the bones still standing, because life should be played loud! His daily daydream was a stack of amps in the middle of the homecoming pep rally. Just him, a guitar, and a mic. The entire senior class was a mosh pit just for him. The varsity cheerleaders were throwing their panties on stage, and even the jocks had to bow down. But when the bell rang and broke the spell of his daydream, he had to face facts, y'all. He couldn't sing or shit. Didn't even make elementary school chorus, and they just let you stand in the back and mouth the words with pet. Zero at the center of his soul was now bursting to the brim. This voice must be heard. This music must make its way out the throat, spilling the split scenes of a family torn in two. He still thinks the day he first heard about spoken word. Poets unloading their souls into microphones don't even need a band to play, because these floorboards will be my drum set, this rib cage my bass line. I'll play this pumping heart like Jimmy played a Fender. I'll rock Charleston like the Who smashed guitars. I'll be a one-man poetic rock band playing solo sets of metaphors over a backbeat of heartbreak and healing. Turn up the volume, turn up the sun still shining, turn up the lungs still breathing, turn up the bones still standing, because life should be played loud! Life should be played loud! Life should be played loud!